Guess where I saw you perform?
Where?
Porn Awards.
AVNs.
Yep.
Yeah, Vegas.
Very, very cerebral thing for us to have shared, even though I was just a person in the audience.
You know what's weird about that? And I often tell people when I did that, it's not what you think it is. And if you're a man and you're a fan of porn, you automatically assume that when you go there, it's just gonna be semen everywhere.
Yeah.
And you just gonna be like fucking CSI detectives and having fun. It's one of the most, I mean, yes, there's the parties and the drinking and the wilding out, but it's kind of very uptight too. And one of the things that I was looking forward to is because I'm going, and first of all, I'm not really a big porn guy to begin with. I know a little bit, but not really my thing. But I'm just going, gonna be titties everywhere. So I'm thinking I can just go on stage and tell these wild, raunchy jokes and fuck with the porn stars. And then the producer, first thing they tell you is, look, you can't make them feel like you're laughing at them. They take this seriously. This is their Oscars. The women wear gowns. The guys dress up, tuxedos. They don't want to feel like they're being made fun of.
That's a very good
So it's
point.
like already you done took all the air out my enthusiasm because now you telling me I got to treat this with respect. And the irony is you're telling me that I got to take this serious, but one of the awards is Best New Porn Title, and one of the nominees was Black Loads Matter. Are you fucking serious?
You can't laugh at
I gotta take this shit serious? Come on, B.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird thing because, okay, this is the inversion of the usual social dynamic at the Porn Awards where the girls have all the social capital. They're the famous ones. They're the ones with money.
What's the pussy is the bottom line.
There's some guys, though, who are, you know, in the porn industry who are high up and they have money and they're looked upon like famous people, etc. But for the most part, it's a total inversion of like, you know, you're used to like having a couple rappers on tour and they've got hundreds of girls who want to fuck them. At the Porn Awards, you've got hundreds of famous porn stars, and there's almost no dudes that they want to sleep with besides the dudes that they brought along, because this is the #1 place to bring your boyfriend. Or, you know, there's other male porn talent around and stuff, but these are girls who fuck for a living. So they're not really, they're there to work. They got to stand and take photos and sign autographs for like 10 hours a day. So they're not really in fuck mode. And you know, they're certainly not gonna just start fucking random people, which it kind of surprised me.
Which every dude that goes there, that's his fantasy. They think they're going on a fuck retreat and they're gonna go fuck their favorite porn star. And it's like, dude, you got no shot.
I thought for sure when I went there that I was gonna be able to arrange a threesome with extreme ease with me and my girl. And we did eventually get one through, but it wasn't with some like famous porn girl because they're just the least interested in that moment.
It's so crazy being backstage and like, let's say one girl wins the award for best gangbang in her anus. And you see her at the podium going emotional and shit. I just want to thank, and she names 8 motherfuckers that been in her ass at once. And I'm just sitting back there going, I gotta hug my daughter. I gotta go home and read this bitch a story. Take her to a pony show. I don't give a fuck if she's 28. But Daddy loves you.
So when you're backstage at that though, are you hollering at the girls? Are you thinking about like which of these girls is the most likely to let me sleep with her?
No, because and here's why. And I don't just want to relegate this to a black man thing in terms of type, but we tend to like a specific type. Me personally, I don't like girls that look like they don't eat. You know, a lot of these porn stars today look like Vietnamese boys, like small teenage Vietnamese boys. I like a bitch that look like if I pinch her thigh, nacho cheese come out. I like a robust bitch, a stallion, a Clydesdale, nigga. Ass, thighs, calves, the thicker the better. And there's a difference between thick and fat. I don't want no fat bitch.
So you must love Instagram these days.
Let me tell you something. There's a girl on Instagram. Her name is Gemma. She goes by Gemstar. I swear to God, dude, I would drink her diarrhea water. This bitch is a Clydesdale, nigga. Oof.
Sounds great. Oof. You gotta slide that at.
Are you kidding
I'm gonna
me?
go search your followers.
Oh, her and another girl named Amira Dime. These two broads, oh, shit.
See, that's the thing that's kind of a bummer to me is that in the porn world.
If they gave me some pussy, I promise you I'd take the rub off. If they got AIDS, we got AIDS.
We got AIDS. I'm looking for those types of girls who are doing real porn, but it's very hard to find the really thick black women who are doing porn these days.
Here's what's funny about
you
that.
You see it on Instagram every 5 seconds, but not as much in the porn world.
The black girls that are thick to do porn do black porn.
This is true.
A lot of times, this is where the racism comes in. When they use black girls to do white porn, they like black girls to be built like white girls. You know what I'm saying? The same way in the strip club world.
Right.
You know, very rarely do you see a big, thick Clydesdale black girl in a white strip club. Then you go down to the ghetto strip club where there's bullet holes and niggas is frying fish in the club, then you'll get that. But if you go to the hustlers and the nice white establishments, they want the black girls to be built like the white girls. Ass as flat as notebook paper.
Right.
Yeah.
And that
because white guys don't get turned on by certain white dudes that love black women.
Right.
You got to be a Robert De Niro. But most white dudes, they look at a big girl with black girl with a big fat ass and they go, ugh, that's too much.
Do you think that'll change in time with like rap videos and all this stuff? It feels like there's so many things culturally pointing away from that.
It's a delicacy. You know, it's an acquired taste, like escargot.
Right.
You know, some white dudes like black snail. You know what I mean?
There is so much implicit, inherent racism in strip clubs and the porn world because it's the one market where they literally just like have to give you exactly what you want. So their demographic breakdown is going to be exactly what they think they can sell. And that just sort of leads you in to a lot of strange conclusions.
But I love the racial honesty because it's the one industry where you'll read the box cover and it go, Terrell Jackson with his big black cock fucks Betsy Smith with her pure white suburban pussy. It's just, it's the most honest racially.
Right.
So I respect it.
Yeah. How do you feel about the fact though, and I love that we're just talking about sex this entire time, but there's an old tradition in porn that still exists, even though it feels like people don't talk about it anymore, where like a girl could be fucking white guys for a period of time, and then once she does her first black scene, she gets paid more. So they'll wait
you gotta pay them hospital bills.
The
pussy is a canal, nigga. Put a tunnel in the motherfucker.
That's something that exists though in all of porn. Everybody knows about it, and nobody will discuss it anymore because nobody wants to be branded as a racist.
Well, of course, but that's, you know, that's America.
Yeah.
You know, racist white people don't like being called racist, but we know they exist.
Yeah.
You know, let me tell you, one of my personal friends, Julie Cash, man. I don't know if you know who that is.
No, is she a porn star?
White girl built like an Atlanta stripper. Black Atlanta stripper. I always say, white tigers exist. You know, she is, her ass and thigh combination is sickening.
Right.
She's from Texas, out of Texas.
Okay.
That bitch is built like a black Atlanta stripper.
Wow.
Lord have mercy.
And see, that's interesting though, that even somebody like you is looking at a white woman who essentially has like the body of a black woman, but because she's a white woman, she carries a certain degree of extra allure in your eyes. I think that's what a lot of these activists are pissed off about, because you got the Kardashians who are basically mimicking black women, and then they're the most famous people in the world. Black women very rarely get into the same position.
Right, but their shit is all bought.
Yeah.
Julie Cash is all natural.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not into the BBLs?
What's the BBLs?
The Brazilian butt lift, where they take the fat out of your gut and put it in your ass.
You know,
it's taking over the world.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. The man in me is gonna do what needs to be done.
Right.
But the look is insane because the legs, the ass don't fit the columns.
A lot of times,
you know what I mean?
True,
if the ass, if the leg and the thigh, I call it quail booty. Like when you see a bitch with a big fat fake ass, but she got tiny skinny stick legs.
Right.
That's quail booty, nigga. You built like a quail bird.
Yeah.
You got your ass and thighs and legs and calves need to support all that ass.
Right.
And that's how you know Julie Cash's ass is real, because from the waist to the heels, it all is properly portioned.
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is that some girls will have the fake ass and the legs will somehow end up matching. And those are the ones that dudes have a very hard time telling that it's fake.
Oh, you can always tell when it's fake, though.
Really?
I'm telling you, I don't know if you've ever really seen a quail bird, but that is exactly what it is.
Have you had sex with a fake ass? Can you give us that
Absolutely.
review? And how was that?
Nigga, I had sex with a corpse, nigga. You know what I mean? Just, as long as she can sign a consent form before she check out.
You do that?
No, I'm joking.
No, because a friend of mine was asking me the other day. He goes, "How many rich dudes do you know who actually make girls sign forms before they have sex with them?" And I'll be like, honestly, all of them probably should, but I don't know anyone who does.
Right. Well, you know, it's almost like, again, late great Patrice O'Neal. He did a great joke where he was talking about a dental dam. It was like, how many fellas in here know what a dental dam is? And of course, nobody knew.
I know.
He goes, it's a piece of a napkin that you pull out and lay over a woman's pussy just in case it's poison. But he goes, we don't use it because if we did, and we'd be like, and she's like, what's that in your hand? Oh, this is nothing. We ain't gonna insult our way out of some pussy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, if you pulled out a dental dam, it was like, sweetie, I'm gonna place this over your vagina. You could hear the pussy dry up.
Yeah.
So we don't use it because that's the quickest way to make you not get none.
It's amazing that anyone uses that.
Yeah, most dudes don't even know what it is.
I feel like I know a lot of people who know what it is, but absolutely nobody who's ever used one because that's so insulting.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Let's switch gears.
I was just
we've been on pussy the whole conversation.
You're good at talking about it. Pause.